This is a home inspection overview of unit 11973. We're going to start here in the attic. We can see here they have radiant barriers. Usually that's an upgrade. It does help your insulation and the heat up in the attic, so that's a good thing to have. There's plenty of insulation all the way throughout. There's, as you can see here, 9 to 10 inches. I measured between 9 and 10 inches with my own ruler, so that's a good thing. So here is also the air handler is up here, and also the drain pan underneath of it is clean and dry, no problem here. So you can see the trusses, they're clipped and they also in good shape, nothing cracked, no damaged trusses and members. They are spaced 24 inches on center on the roof, and on the walls they are spaced 16 inches on center. So I'll continue going down. I'll do the interior and then we'll finish up on the outside. All right, as I come down here, a couple things, just some information. The hot water heater is 50 gallons, and this is a good brand, Bradford White. The hot water heater was off, so I turned it on and see if I get some temperature or to see if it's working. So I have to finish the test on that. There's power here. I had to turn it on and then I shut it off at the breaker. So we have power at the 220 outlet. I checked the garage door. There's some things that I'll point out on the garage door on the outside. This is a self-closing door, and it's supposed to be solid wood, and it is, and so that's the way it's supposed to be here. Okay, as I come inside the house, I check all the outlets to make sure that they are showing power and that they're connected properly. And I also check for electricity and continuity in all the outlets as well. So I start in one corner of the house, I go all the way around and I check all the power in all the outlets with my tester. And all the outlets were okay, no problem with the electricity on them. I checked in here, really everything okay. We noted that up here, it looks like bad stucco finish, and also looks like the paint is running. So again, this is what I use to check the outlets. I put it in there. It says hot, neutral, and ground. And this is, it gives me an indication if everything is okay. Continuing with that, here we check the floors and check all the appliances in here, run the dishwasher, and noted that there's a few chips on here. It's on, obviously it's on the report with pictures and descriptions here. All the highlights that I'm showing you, there'll be additional information on the report as well. So stucco, I'm sorry, the thin set right here, or the grout between the tiles is missing here. This baseboard, they could have done a better job on the connection of the union. Coming all the way around here into the master. Normally, they do not give you a physical rod for a curtain rod. Here's something that you need to get. A couple of damages here on the drywall. I checked inside here, making sure that there's no leaks. There's no leaks. The countertops are okay. No problem here in the closet or the restroom, the toilet. A couple of things that you mentioned, chip paints and stuff like that. They'll be considered cosmetic. When you do the walk with them, they'll give you a tape for you to mark all the things that need to be corrected by the painter. Here in this bathroom, going back to the hallway bathroom, I noted that the cabinet might need to get repainted up here because of the finish. It's self-closing, and if I go over here to the kitchen. The cabinet doors are soft closing, but it appears that they did not put any soft closing on the drawers, so I put that in there. All right, so let's do the outside. We're gonna start one corner, go all the way around, and come back to the same spot. We're gonna start here. Looks like some of the paint is peeling. Also at the bottom of the columns, the metal weepscrete seems to be exposed in a lot of them, and it will become a hazard. Somebody could actually get hurt. So the cover here for the AC unit needs to be secured, and that obviously on the report. A lot of these column caps are loose. I pointed them out along with the location, obviously, and with pictures. Some like this, so they need to be basically sealed back in here. Normally clear silicone or any epoxy for exterior will work. Some of the columns themselves, some of the walls of the blocks are loose like this in this location, and they're also loose on that wall right there. Pointed out some stucco cracks, but they are going to tell you that they will wait into the 1-year warranty in order for them to fix the stucco cracks like this, because it will crack again. So if they repair it now, it will be a bunch of patches around the exterior wall. Okay, as I continue here, again, I pointed out any cracks that we might have all the way around the perimeter of the house. This was really hard to work and operate, but I was able to fix it. If I could fix little things, I do that, so we don't have to report. The GFCI in here is not resetting in this right here below the electrical panel. Obviously repairing that is important because you get moisture inside. The water pressure, it is about 35 psi, so recommended to be between 45 and 65. This is a pressure reducer valve here, so they could actually adjust this and increase the pressure. These are some of the stucco screeds that are exposed, weepscrete, and you can see here, and also just poor workmanship in here as well, right here. And then the elevation or the height on the clean outs should be lower in order to avoid trip hazard. Coming over here, the doorbell, it is not recessed. They might tell you that is cosmetic, so you might have to fight with them. Then on the exterior paint of the door is exposed. That's because they need to paint behind here and also behind here, behind the trim. I flew a drone and then I used a ladder without getting on top of the roof, and found basically that there's a cap missing in one of the exhaust pipe. You can see it up there. This one doesn't have it. You can see the neighbor right here has it. Okay, so that's just the cover that a cap that needs to be put in. And then basically the rest of the stuff will be on the report. So if you have any questions, then give me a call. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.